Hello everyone, I'm Caleb Whitaker with the Red Report here at Red Noland Cadillac. And today with me, I've got
Ricardo Brooks, District Sales Manager for Cadillac.
And today, we've got the all-new 2021 Cadillac Escalade. So tell me, what's making this vehicle poppin'? What is so exciting and brand new about this Escalade?
I tell you what, this is an all-new design for us, and this is the first time we've redesigned the Escalade in 7 years. So this is a brand new body style. From nose to tail, this thing is all redesigned, all brand new, and all focused around the comfort of the customer and the driver.
From what I'm seeing, I mean, those seats are awfully plush. I don't see how you could not be comfortable in those kind of seats. And definitely, it got quite the, not that it needed a facelift, but the face is all new.
You've got a brand new face, so what you'll notice right off the bat is you'll see our traditional inline headlights have been taken away. But instead, you have LED lights that are now spanning the entire width of the highway wherever you're driving. So you've got a brand new profile that makes it a little more aggressive. We've also added magnetic ride control to this vehicle and stretched it about 6 inches from your normal size Escalade. That allows us to add an independent rear suspension that makes this thing float on air.
Sounds like even in the third row now should be a little more comfortable for.
So now by stretching this thing 6 inches over your last one, we've now added almost 8 inches of comfort to the interior, meaning second and third row. I can successfully put a 6'3" man in the third row, feet flat on the ground, and he can ride in comfort for hours with. Especially as you notice, there's quilted now leather seats that are much softer and much more comfortable than any leather we've ever had in an Escalade.
Oh man, they look beautiful. There's no way they don't feel beautiful. And then I'm also noticing inside there is, it's like speakers or?
So in this trim level, this is a premium Lux with platinum features. You've got 36 speakers on the interior. And once you hear the sound quality of the new AKG system, this is a system that has been traditionally only used and paired with production companies. Now, this is the first time they've paired with an automaker, and the sound quality you get out of this vehicle, unmatched by any we've ever produced before.
So if you're an audiophile, this is your SUV. This is what you're gonna want to listen to all of your music.
And you think that would be it. That's enough, right? You would think that's enough. But once you start to look at the new comfort center for the driver, you have a 36-inch OLED screen. The blacks are true blacks, the colors pop. You can change the interior color for comfort. If you are filling in mood or mode, you can change your interior for whatever called ambient lighting feature. You can change it whenever you want. And red, blue, green, yellow, they're all on the inside of the vehicle.
And if I'm correct, no vehicle's ever had an OLED display in this, ever.
Correct. So this is the first time being introduced by Cadillac. The OLED in this vehicle is not only just for visual purposes. This is also interactive for everyone in the vehicle. So when I say that, it's totally customizable. You have close to 10 cameras in this vehicle. You can get a 360 view of this vehicle whenever you like. The OLED screen is all customizable. If you want your tire pressure up on a customer instrument cluster, you can throw it up there, literally. Everything works like a computer screen. You're gonna swipe left, swipe right. You can move the navigation screens. So in this vehicle, you also have 2 entertainment systems in the second row. No more DVD players, entertainment systems. So entertainment systems mean you can plug in, you can mirrorcast to those devices. You can use HDMI cables to plug into those devices to play any of your media. And you can throw directions from the second row up to the driver so that he doesn't have to know or guess where he needs to turn.
Backseat driving sounds like it's gonna be a thing of the past with this.
Literally, you can backseat drive. You can change the location. Now, the driver has to accept the route, but you can change it whenever you like. And if you're unfortunate and you only bring one device for your kids or company in the back row, 3-finger swipe will throw the vision from one screen over to the next screen.
Ooh.
The other thing you'll notice right off the bat, this is the first time we put a panoramic sunroof in an Escalade. So you now have a sunroof that spans not only from the front all the way to the second row. First time ever done in this vehicle.
Beautiful views from the front and the back. And anything under the hood that we need to know about?
We still have a 6.2 liter V8 engine in this vehicle, but we're also gonna make this available in a Duramax HD engine. So you're gonna have a diesel engine available for this later on in 2021. So you're gonna have all kinds of power out of this thing.
Oh yeah.
And when I tell you you have magnetic ride control, you also have electronic lifts. You can raise this thing another 2.5 inches, and if you think it looks bad coming down the road now, raise it up 2 inches and then come at people and see what they think.
Oh yeah.
Typically when you're driving, especially if you're in the driver's seat, you have company in the back row, it's hard to participate in a conversation.
Definitely.
So this vehicle has what we call a conversation enhancer. It is a button on your steering wheel that turns on the microphones in the front and the microphones in the third rear. So you can actually talk to each other. The microphones come through the speakers in the front, right around the head for the driver, and they come in the speakers in the third row. So you can actually have a conversation, never take your eyes off the road.
This sounds quite the show with both visual entertainment and now you got even more audio going on with
And
there.
you would think if you have that conversation enhancer on, the music would have to come down, but it does not. They work independently of the music system. So the music system stays on, conversation still happens, and you don't miss a beat.
Everything sounds very fine-tuned with this.
When we're talking comfort in this vehicle, we've already introduced, you've got the quilted leather seats, softest leather seats we've ever put in.
Oh yeah.
But when you're talking for the passengers, the driver and the front side passenger, they get heated and ventilated seats.
Nice.
Second row, also heated seats.
Also good.
So your passengers in that second row also get that kind of comfort. But also, you have 16-way massagers for the driver and the front passenger. And when I tell you 16-way massagers, I'm talking roll, knead, and these, you can also change the intensity level. If you want a light massage, you got a 1 setting. If you want a little more in depth, you got a 3 setting. So you can customize those to make it comfortable for you any way you like. Also available for this vehicle, first time Super Cruise is available.
Okay.
So that means we have every highway across the country programmed into the car. Once you're on the highway, you set it, the monitor will watch your head, and as long as your eyes are on the road, it will keep you in your lane. Second generation for Super Cruise for us.
Oh, okay.
So now this vehicle will switch lanes for you unassisted. You do not have to switch your own lane.
What?
Turn on the turn signal. Once it finds space enough for you, it will move you over, turn off your turn signal, and continue enjoying your drive.
That's insane. I've never even heard of that before.
And if you think that, you would think that was enough, correct?
Okay, hit me with it.
Parking assist.
Okay.
You are used to vehicles parking for you with parallel parking because it can be a stressful event for some
A little bit tricky,
people.
especially something of this size
Especially
too.
this size. So not only does this one park you, this one also has a depart feature. So if you park, someone pulls in a little close, you're uncomfortable with pulling yourself out, turn on the departure feature. This one will adjust you, get you at the angle you can clear the car in front of you, and then you can take over.
Sounds like at this point we're just waiting for the vehicle to just drive itself.
Super Cruise will drive itself. Now, local routes is the only thing it won't do, but highway, this vehicle drives itself.
Comfort on the highway. It sounds like gets you comfy in the seat, comfy behind the wheel.
Exactly.
So we're here in Colorado, so let's talk about, is this all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive?
So when you talk about drivetrains here, you still have modes and comfort settings. So yes, you have two-wheel drive, you have four-wheel drive, you have four-wheel high, you have four-wheel low. You can change these modes for touring, snow and ice. You can also add a tow package to this vehicle. So if you're towing boats, if you're towing equipment for skis, some people tow snowmobiles. This vehicle, again, electronic lifts. It can lift up to accommodate for the weight in the back, so you don't have to sacrifice any comfort while you're riding.
When can we expect the Escalade to really hit the roads?
So one of the things we're doing now is we're taking pre-orders. So we're already in our building process. So I expect to see most of these vehicles start to hit our dealerships sometime here in the fourth quarter of this year.
All right.
Maybe late October, early November timeframe. So
towards the end of the year.
It's time now to come and get in line because customers are starting to get in line for this vehicle.
All right, and we've talked about all the features they can get, but what kind of numbers are we talking with a vehicle like this?
So you would think with all that we've added to this vehicle that we would be talking a grand number. But based on the previous gen Escalade, you're still within, I'd say 5,000 of the old. So this vehicle as equipped right now, you're talking premium, luxe, platinum features, right around 1,107.
1,107? That's a whole lot inside for a pretty decent number. Well, Ricardo, you work with Cadillacs all over the country, but what makes you like Red Noland? What makes Red Noland shine?
I'll tell you, the unique thing about Red Noland is they actually want to participate in our customers' convenience and happiness. They go to the 9th degree to make sure your experience here is worthy of the Cadillac name. The team here that you have is unlike any other. They make sure our customers are well taken care of. They answer questions. They return calls. They are making sure all of your treatment as a guest is top notch. And that is what we turn to expect. We want them to create Cadillac moments. And Red Noland is one of the best at it.
Well, that is what you love to hear, and that's what you like to find from a dealership like Red Noland. Well, Ricardo, it has been a pleasure talking with you. I'm Caleb Whitaker, and this is the Red Report. We'll be seeing you next time.